Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV Online Let's Play, and we are back with Vesper, and we are getting ready to go into Kugane here. So, let's do a couple things. Let's bring out a new pet, and see which one we get. Who dat? Black Chocobo Chick? Sure. Chocobo Chick Courier. Alright, so let's talk to Alphino. We're going to continue the main story quest. And then we're going to run around town and probably try to pick up all these aetherites. Definitely get the aetherite right in the middle, so we can fast travel here. So, alright Alphino, what do you got to say for us? Glad though I am to have arrived, I would remind you all that we are far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain Carvillain, I realize you pledged only to take us as far as Kugane, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Othard, were you in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there is a kind and generous soul here who will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first traveler seeking passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis like that Yugiri and Gosetsu were forced to come here for the selfsame reasons we were. They must have found a way to Othard, assuming they are not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we should first seek our friends. Leave it to me, Alphino. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty. Lest you forget, I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Carvillain, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in that large building just beyond the pier. Whether your journeys have come to an end or are about to begin, the Shiokaze Holstery is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect. Or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was ever a fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? But of course, surely you did not think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart. Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the Navigator watch over and keep you. I like that Alice has like a rivalry with him. Right then, to the hostelry? Is it hostelry or hostelry? After you. Alright, here we go. Nice. That big kegs behind them.
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
I love that in A Realm Reborn, Tataru was like...
1,000 pardons, my lady.
Struggling to find herself, and now she's like the gossiper. Like she gets information.
The signs of the seventh dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
And you are?
And you are?
Hey, Elsie.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me.
Hancock.
Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugane, and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito, huh?
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you?
I like
Once again,
Hancock.
I must apologise. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favour you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know,
Look at this guy.
including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
To paraphrase, Kugane is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
Alright. So we're gonna go with this Hancock fellow. Hey Hancock. And you must be Vesper Valentina, slayer of gods, rider of dragons, savior of Ishgard, stealer of pants, if some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. Did I steal someone's pants? I'm not sure. I knew it! May I say what an honor and a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, my lady. I just know you and I are going to get along famously. Now then, without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company offices. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall make an effort to point out various landmarks along the way, if you would be so good as to follow me. Okay, but I'm gonna stop at all these places, like this thing right here. Yep. Let's get this shard. Brand new city for us, and this city also has housing, so that's kind of fun too. And I wonder if the housing here, oh, that's an impossible. Oh, someone's up there. All right, hey Hancock, before I talk to you, I'm just gonna grab this. Where do you think is the housing, Winslow Minsa lower decks? You know what, how much money do we even have? Do I know? Probably not enough at all. I bought a lot of, yeah, we don't have enough for a house, so it is going to be a long time before we look at housing. Again, and it's so hard to get housing here anyway, so. Everyone, if I could have your attention please. You are now standing in Tenkonto. Loosely translated, the name means Spire of Drifting Souls, which as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the Aetheryte which stands over yonder. The design is markedly different from those of Charlian, yet I trust its function is identical. A diplomat and a scholar. Will wonders never cease? Far Eastern Aetheryte technologies have a long and storied tradition, I assure you. This particular example was constructed by the Onishishu, a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard their ancestral techniques with the utmost secrecy. In short, you will find it no less reliable than its Western counterparts. Attune, if you like. Already done. I did notice it looks a little different, but still cool. Beautiful though it may be, we cannot spend all day staring at the aetheryte. Come, let us move along. The markets are next. The markets? Okay, but first, we got that one. Hostelry. Okay. He's heading down there. I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. We're gonna go get these two. There's an inn up here, okay. So if we need to quickly put on some new glamour plates. Alright, let's grab this. And let's go over here. And grab, where is it? Up? Where? Up here even? Okay, grab this. What's this? The inn. Okay, and then we need Sakasugumi Barracks. Let's go get that. Man, it's so pretty here. Okay, let's go into the barracks. Hello. Don't mind me. Just coming through. The samurai main quest takes you out to this barracks a lot. Okay, then we'll get this one. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing further up. Then we need this one, and this one only, and we'll be good. So, we'll go to the markets here. Oh, and the market one. Let's go back down here, follow him to the markets, we'll get the market one. Sprint. Alright, I don't need this for right now. The sightseeing thing right there. How do you suppose get it up there? Huh. Summoning bell, retainer stuff. Grab this. What is this little bag? Okay. Hey, Hancock. We have arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane, Kugane Dori. Kugane, as you are doubtless unaware, is an ancient Hingan word for gold. So in this prosperous port where golden fortunes are made, lesser fortunes, or Kugane, are earned by the local merchants. It's all quite logical once you learn the language. Hehehe, now you're beginning to speak my language? Oh, a kindred spirit. What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. They hit it off, I think. Hancock of the East Eldernod Trading Company, you are with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master Keaton, pray allow me to introduce to you my esteemed guest, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kugane Dori. Your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am Keaton of the Hakuchi clan, and it is my honor to serve as overseer of these markets. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured, your Eorzean Guild are welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure. Cool. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, potables. Here you will find all of them and more. Okay, so we got that one. He's headed this way. We'll follow him because I want to go over here and get this. Ibarra. Cool name, Ibarra. Okay. What do we got here, Hancock? If we may pause here for a moment. This road leads to the Aegean Guy, the district in which Aegean, or foreigners, are permitted to reside. Ooh. Would this also be where the foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire? Precisely. So you see, it would not be at all unusual to cross paths with one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want any physical altercations. After all, such spats being strictly forbidden. The Sekisugumi punish breaches of the peace quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation, though to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. What? Cut down then and there? You're joking, right? Would that I were, but alas, these samurai are a humorless lot. Why, I recall one instance where a foreign merchant in his cups dared lay hands upon a Hingan aristocrat in front of a Sekisugimi. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. Ugh, I don't even want to think about that. So, as you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another, or you with yourselves, in the manner of the late Taligi Adaligi. Oh, he's such a warped sense of humor. Hancock, no one else is laughing. Oh, how I amuse myself. But we must carry on. I have yet to show you the Garlean consulate. Alright, so we're gonna go grab this, the Ruby Bazaar. How much are, wait. I wanna see how much, houses are here. Where's the... This? Is this it? No. I thought it was over here. Down there, maybe? Okay, let's talk to Hancock first. This, as you may have surmised, is the consulate of you-know-who. Mark the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different from those you have seen in the West? Were you to travel far and wide, you would find that many such variations exist, often inspired by local designs. All of which goes to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all of creation is not without its artisans. Do we want one of these? No. Oh, there is oh so much more I could speak of. The soothing waters of the onsen, the ephemeral delights of the pleasure district, but you are doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company offices. Alright, but I'm gonna check out one thing first. Hey, Festus. I'm gonna grab this. There's one more down here, Pier 1. Pier 1 imports. Grab this. Where's the housing? If I were housing... I thought this was it here, but maybe not. But let's go get this Pier 1. I wanted to see how much the houses were out here. They're probably like a couple million. Okay, let's get this. Now we should be able to travel all around here using this. So, we want to go... Ruby Bazaar, I think, takes us to where the main place that our story quest is going to be in this expansion. Excuse me. Alright, Hancock. At long last, we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble offices. We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from further prattle. Come, come, right this way. Open a soda. Sorry. Thinking another Dr. Pepper. He collects all
Our
this stuff.
thaumaturgist took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Cool. That's cool. I wonder if you can get some of the stuff for, like, your personal house, if you get it.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
Elfino.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify, then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
Really, what?
I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Auri Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugane.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
You and me both, please.
Forgive me. This calls for a map.
Okay.
We are here in Kugane, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Othard in Yansha.
Yancha. Okay.
Therefore, if your
Ruby
friends
Sea.
are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
Like, pirates?
Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory. Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire. Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
So it's like hard to pass because you're gonna piss off one person or another.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
I don't trust that great. Hancock, I like you, but I trust you as far as I can throw you. Alright, Alphino. Though I am reluctant to take any action whatsoever that could be construed as placing ourselves in Lord Lolorito's debt, we must avail ourselves of what means are available. Our Alamegan allies place their faith in us, and I do not intend to disappoint them. Is this 255? No. So we will take this. Ooh, a present. It would seem inefficient for us all to venture out together in search of information on Yugiri and Gosetsu's whereabouts. Agreed? Agreed. We need to cast our net wider, split up and pursue all available avenues of inquiry. But if we're to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed, Tataru would seem best suited to the task of organizing our supplies and procuring new ones. While she attends to that, we four can begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Alice and I will take those in the southern districts of the city, and the two of you can take those in the north. In anticipation of just such an eventuality, I took the liberty of preparing some few sketches of Yugiri and Gosetsu during our voyage. Wow, your Stola warned me that you were a bit of an artist, but these are great. They'll definitely come in handy. Looks like it's you and me, Vesper. Let's step outside and talk about where to start. Right? These? Wow, Alphino's sketches are so... I don't know how to put it, but they're very... Well, see for yourself. I know, I saw them. You may view Alphino's sketch at any time during this quest by using the relevant... Yeah, okay. I don't need to... we just looked at them. Why do I need to look at them again? Yes, they're very lovely. It looks more like them than they do. Honestly, he could make a living doing this. Oh, sorry, no time for distractions. Why don't we start by visiting Karaku at the onsen? Onsen, that was it. Right, where is that? What is this? Dream of Shirogane. Okay, well let's go to the Aetheryte Plaza then. Here. We'll pick up this plus quest. Where are you? Alright, what is this? I dream of Shirogane. Is this the housing? Ah, Miss Ijin, a moment if you would. There is a favor I would ask of you. You see, word has it that Lord Bugyo of Kugane has established a new residential district especially for foreigners. Having long dreamed of a home to call my own, I couldn't help but find myself wanting to know more. I would very much like to see the district for myself, but as I am not a foreigner, I fear I would be turned back before all and sundry. The embarrassment would be too much to bear. And so I turn to you, Miss Ijin. I would be most obliged were you to go to the residential district, Shirogane, and make inquiries in my stead. I'm given to understand a representative of the Bugyo is presently at the docks. If you speak with him, he should be able to tell you more. Oh, I cannot wait to hear what manner of place it is. Alright, I'm gonna go do that, because curious if there are open housing units. Pet is that? A little golem? Construct 8. Oh, this is how you get to the housing? Really? You are welcome. Oh yeah, you are welcome, my foreign friend. How may this humble servant of the Lord Bugyo assist you? Ah, so you're interested in Shirogane. 'Twould be my pleasure to tell you about the district. Ever since Kugane opened its arms to the world, the number of visitors continues to grow, and among those who come, no few remain here for extended periods. Such lodgings as are available in the city no longer suffice to meet demand. In order to address the accommodation shortage, the Lord Bugyo has established a residential district upon the nearby Isle of Shirogane. Plots of land on the isle are being released exclusively to foreigners, who may build homes upon them as they see fit. A tidy solution, I'm sure you will agree. If you wish to learn more, I invite you to take this boat to Shirogane. There you may speak with the district official and inspect the isle at your leisure. I guess we can go. Let's see if there's any available. None there. None there. Nope. I bet Shirogane is filled up. Dang. This is one of my biggest complaints about this game. Is they need more housing units. Like I don't understand why they don't allow there to be open houses. Like, why is it so tight that you can't get a house? Nope, not a single house open. Okay, well, I do not want to go in there. So, I dream of Shirogane. Do one of those. Alright. Let's go up to Bokairo Inn. No other plus sign quest, right? Yeah. Going here. Baraku. Come one, come all. Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes, there is not that the mystical waters of the Bokaizen hot springs cannot heal. Oh, what is that in your hand? What'd you call me? You seek this aura in Rodigan, do you? 1,000 apologies, but I cannot help you. It is against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons past or present. Please, we came all the way from Eorzea to find our friends. We have our reputation to consider, miss. Men and women from all walks of life come here in search of rejuvenation, body and soul. They seek privacy and discretion, and we have ever honored their wishes. Only the Sexugimi may demand otherwise. I am sorry, but there is naught I can do. I suppose we'll just have to ask someone else then. What about that woman who runs the hostelry? Kotokazi, was it? Okay. Thanks for nothing. Although don't tell anyone I was here. Alright, hostelry. Alright, Kotokaze. Welcome, traveler. Can I interest you in some rice wine? Exceptional quality, delivered but the other day. Have you seen our friends? Ah, an Ari Shinobi and Rodigan Samurai. If I may, I would answer your question with some few of mine own. If I speak of that which you know, Ijin, be not offended. You are familiar with the situation in the lands across the Ruby Sea, the doomed rebellion after 2.5 decades of quiet? I see, and you are familiar with the ways of Hingashi, how we elect to stand apart and support no cause but our own. Indifferent and callous, some may call us, but pragmatism is essential if a humble island nation such as ours is to survive. But we are not fools. Complete isolation is impractical, and so Kugane is open to Ijin, and we are equally hospitable to all. Or, if I must speak more plainly, yes, I can help you, but if I do, I must also oblige the ones who ask after you. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? I mean, yeah, I don't care if they probably already know we're here. If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. As you wish. The 2 individuals of whom you speak did indeed come here. They sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip at the moment. Nevertheless, I made several introductions on their behalf. That was the extent of our interaction. I will provide you with the names of the captains, if you like. You've been a great help, Mistress Kotokaze. I'll be sure to come back for that wine sometime. We would welcome your custom, miss. We should question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first 3, I'll take the rest, and we'll meet here when we've finished, alright? Good luck. I wonder if she ever does come back for that wine. Okay, we need to get... This is where I remember it being a little bit tricky on how to navigate. I think we actually have to go up here to go across. Yeah. Coming through. Okay, and then... Nope. How to get down? Here, maybe? Some stairs? Here? I'm gonna jump in here. Oh god, I'm in a boat. I'm in a boat! I can't get out! Got stuck in a boat. Oh. I'm gonna have to come back and do those someday. Kurt Captain. Captain Kurt. Yes, the Rodigan gentleman did approach me. He wanted to charter a ship to take him across the Ruby Sea, the mad devil. I sent him away like all the others before him. The woman? Nay, I know her not. Okay. Ooh. What is it? Hanish? Hanish Spice Trader. You asked me if I have seen this Ori woman in this Road Against Samurai? The woman is unknown to me, but the man is not. He was for Doma, but I could not help him. We travel solely between here and Radz Ad Han. It would be an unreasonable detour. Where's Radz Ad Han? Okay, and did I see something up there? More captain to talk to. Is it up there? I see stuff up there. How to get up there? I think that may be like up yonder. Here? Yeah, okay. Meticulous merchant. Passengers? No, we no longer offer that service. Too much trouble. Now we only transport goods. I told this to the samurai and sent him on his way. The woman? Pah. If it is this woman you seek, pleasure houses have plenty. Rude! What the heck, man? Sexist? Alright, Lise. Where are we gonna meet? Back up there? Imbra! Oh. Although, I don't know why I jumped down here. I gotta get back up there. I love the music here, if you can't tell. It's so good. The music in this expansion especially is pretty darn fantastic. What are you doing? Fishing? Oh, it's samurai. Alright, Lise. How did it... Oh, never mind. Judging from the look on your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. Yeah. Oh, we get a sketch? Like, for our house? Cool. What is that? Well, I suppose we might as well head back to... Wait! I've just remembered. There was someone on my list I forgot to visit. Gyodo. He's a Namazu fisherman, whatever that means, and a regular here. Maybe we'll find him if we look around. Fisherman, huh? Uh-oh. More hunts. Wait. It's probably a trap. Up? Is it up? It is up. Oh my god. I love him. Lisa's just... What? Why do you stare? You have business with me? By the 12, a talking fish! Yes, a talking fish. How very observant of you, Ejin. You find me in good spirits, so your rudeness I will ignore this once. But only if you address me again in the proper manner. Sorry, I've never met a... let's start again. You're Gyodo, right? My name is Lise, and this is Vesper. We're looking for some friends of ours. I see. Both these ones I know well. I helped them secure passage across the Ruby Sea. Really? That's wonderful. Could you do the same for us? Yes, this would not be a problem. For you, I could charter a ship this very day. But the journey is fraught with much peril. The fare will not be cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? I didn't think to bring any money. But surely Tataru will let us take whatever we need from the science coffers, right? We wouldn't be the only passengers, though. Could we take a moment to talk it over with our friends? Yes, but hurry! Your ship must depart under cover of darkness. We shall meet again at sunset on the Tasogari Bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring Minigil, yes? It's about time our luck changed. Alphino and the others will be thrilled. Alright, well, secured passage with a talking fish. Alright, but I think that's where we're going to end here. And in the next episode, we will head out with our talking fish friend and see where this tale leads us. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye everyone.